horrible gear. I like the sound of this.
Why? Why do I feel like this? Usually when I hear about something new being invented, I get all excited. I get so caught up in what's happening that I tune out from the world around me and focus on helping Grandpa. But today, I just feel a bit sad. This doesn't feel right. Ren.
Oh. What are these wires here for, Erica? They look completely unnecessary to me.
They're to deal with noise. This design requires a very high degree of precision, so it was a necessary addition. Mom? So the orbital pressure changes get absorbed into here.
I see.
Mom! Oh, Tita, what are you doing here? There? Well, I was wondering if, there was anything I could do to help. I want to do something for Ben, too. I'm just not sure what I can actually do. What you can do? Well, if you want to help me out, there is one thing you could do for me. It's an annoying job, but if you're up for it. An annoying job? Okay, I'll do anything I can to help. It's nothing that important really, but I appreciate it all the same. I need you to go talk to Murdoch and get him to sort out the paperwork for our return to Liberal. The way we returned home was kinda borderline illegal, so no official paperwork's been filed or anything. I'm cool with it, but Dan's brought it up a few times, so it'd be good if someone could get it taken care of. So thanks. Okay. This wasn't what I had in mind when I said I wanted to help. Oh well, I guess I am still being helpful. I still am helping her by doing this. I'll just have to get it sorted out quickly so I can get back and help with real work.
I wonder why she's going... Oh, Mr. Murdoch's at church.
Found you, Mr. Murdoch. Mr. Murdoch?
Oh, adios above. Please protect us all. Hello again, Tita. Can I help you with something? Wait, you aren't here to tell me that the experiment was a failure and the building is now full of poisonous gases, are you? Or that there was a giant explosion and half of it was destroyed, or...
I'm so sorry. I really can't apologize enough for all the stress Mom and Grandpa caused you. Nothing like that's happened yet, though, so don't worry.
Really? Ooh, that was a relief. Maybe that's a sign my prayers reached the goddess after all. Perhaps I should say my prayers for tomorrow while I'm here too, then.
That said, I do have a little favor to ask of you.
What kind of favor?
Tita passed on what her mother had told her and asked if Murdoch could sort out the necessary paperwork.
They arrived by air, did they? I can only imagine how surprised you must have been. They entered the country illegally?
It sounds that way.
Oh no, I need to go and sort that out right away. Could you stay and pray to Idios in my place, Tita? Just, please, just pray that nothing gets destroyed because of that new invention of theirs and it all goes to plan.
Okay, I will.
Thank you.
Please keep Mom and Grandpa from doing anything too reckless. I wish I knew what I could do, though. I'm not strong like Estelle. I couldn't say anything to Ren like she did. I know. I'll get them to let me help with the Orbital Gear's development.
And then she's being arrested by the
If it
authorities.
really does end up having the
This
same
tool's,
amount of power as
here's
Potter
brand new.
Matter,
It can cut
maybe then I'll
with
finally
10
be able
times
to
more
have
precision
a
than
proper
the
conversation with
previous
her.
model.
Time to go and
I had no
ask. idea you had something like this here now. I think I might have to go over the designs again. Oh, Mom! Here you are! Welcome back, Tita. Did you manage to do what I asked? Yep, Mr. Murdoch said he'll take care of the paperwork right away. He's probably working on it right now. But now I've done that, Mom, I want to be part of the Orbital Gears development team too. You? Yeah, I didn't write this in any of my letters, but I ended up spending some time with Ren while she was in Liberal. And even if she's a member of the society, she's also my friend. Ren? Now, where have I heard that before? Oh, wasn't she the girl Pottermother belongs to?
Erica, if I might be permitted to say my piece here.
Say your piece? Mom, where are you? You better have a damn good explanation for this, Albert. My daughter ended up making friends with a member of Ouroboros? Why is this the first I'm hearing of this? This wasn't in any of what you sent me.
Well, it was kind of hard to say.
Don't you give me that. As if you'd hadn't already exposed her to enough danger to make me want to strangle you, and now I'm hearing this? Just what have you been doing with my daughter while I've been away? Mom, I'm serious. I want to be involved in the Orbital Gears development. I'm completely powerless on my own, but I still want to find some way to talk to her. If the Orbital Gear is going to be able to fight on equal terms with Pottermother, right? Then I want to be involved because I want that kind of power Estelle has. Tita? Correct me if I'm wrong, but you're not considering using the Orbital Gear to fight Pottermother yourself, are you?
Oh, there we go.
What? That wasn't what I meant. I want to make very sure of this. Do you understand just what we're making here? Well, I only got a quick look at the blueprints, but it looks like a bipedal. That's not what I mean. The Orbital Gear is a weapon. No matter how you try and dress that fact up, that's the reality. It's a tool designed to be used by people to hurt other people. But you're not making it because you want to hurt people, are you?
Sorry about that.
Even the patrol airships used by the army are made to protect the country, not hurt people. It doesn't matter what I think. It doesn't matter what the developer of any new weapon thinks. We're not the one actually going out and using the things we make. The devices that we pour our hearts into go on to cause unspeakable suffering to people, and there's nothing we can do to stop it. Have you ever stopped to think about that? And after having it pointed out to you, can you still say you want power? Well, we're doing what we're doing, fully aware of what the potential consequences may be down the line. But can you? You know how much I love you, Tita. And I understand that you care deeply about your friend. I do. But that's all the more reason why I can't permit you to take part in this. Can you understand where I'm coming from? But I'm not taking this lightly either, you know.
I appreciate how you feel, Erica, but I'm sure Tita's been thinking about this a lot herself, especially after all she went through. Why not show her a little more respect? I'm sure she has, but that doesn't mean I can let her be involved in developing a weapon. We researchers don't get a say in how our inventions end up being used down the line. That's just our fate. That's what we have to accept when we're doing our jobs. That we do. I know where she's coming from, but I absolutely can't let her be a part of this. She doesn't need to be shouldering this kind of burden, not at her age. I know all of what Mom's saying is true. I know, really I do. But then what am I supposed to do? Just sit around helplessly? I know, I'll go and see what Dad thinks. Maybe he'll actually listen to me. Tita inserted a card into a slot in the elevator panel. Why is it turning red? Oh, okay. This is like the building area. So who's all allowed in here? Dad! Tita? Sorry, hold on a minute. I'll be right over. Really? So she wouldn't give you permission to join then? Nope. I understand what Mom's saying. I really do. It's just so frustrating not to be able to do anything. Well, unlike your grandfather, your mother has very clear reasons for what she does. She's an engineer with specific goals and ideals over ones driven by emotion or curiosity. That's especially true for this project, given that the future of Liberal's national defense may end up hinging on it. It was never going to be easy to win her over in an argument about this, I'm afraid. That doesn't change the fact that I want to confront Ren, though. Maybe what I'm saying is childish, I don't know, but it's what I really feel, and I'm not budging. Those are some bold words, Tita. I don't think I've ever seen her look so serious about anything before. But even if they're bold, I don't think they're childish. At the same time, I don't think it has anything to do with whether you should be involved in developing the orbital gear either. Having it isn't going to make confronting her any easier. Tita, confronting someone head-on about something is a very difficult thing to do. Probably more difficult than you realize. You're certainly kind, but that's not always going to be enough to change someone's mind about something once it's made up. I know. Maybe I'm never going to be able to talk to her like I want to in the end. Am I doomed to never do anything for her? Oh, come on. You're back down when you were arguing with your mother earlier, right? That says to me that the convictions she has are stronger than yours. You already know that it's not going to be easy to talk to Ren. If you want to succeed, you'll need a stronger spirit than you've got now. Otherwise, you won't be able to really tell each other how you feel. You'll just back down first. That reminds me of something a Gate said once, actually. He said fighting's all about guts. Well, that's not quite what I'm talking about, no. I really am starting to worry about this Gate fellow. I think resolve is more appropriate word than guts. You'll need to have the resolve to express all of your honest feelings to her. Plus, you need to accept hers in return. No doubt it'll be a lot easier said than done, too.
Well, I know she's from the society and that Potter Mater is too strong for me to compete against as I am. Especially because I don't have the kind of power Estelle does. I'm not even confident she'll want to listen to what I have to say. Even if she does, that it'll have any effect on her. But I can't just leave her and do nothing. I can't. Listen, she was part of Ouroboros and she did some pretty bad things, sure. But that's not all there is. I spent some time with her. I went shopping with her. I sat and talked with her, so I know that's true. Deep down, she's actually a sweet girl. I'm sure she wasn't faking it either. It's who she really is. She's not some kind of inhuman monster. She's an ordinary girl who was like an excited little kid when she found a cute pendant in a shop. And when I tripped and fell, she didn't hesitate to hold out her hand for me. She's a good person, and I still think of her as my friend even now. But after that, she went away from me. Ever since then, her and Potter Mater have always been out of my reach, physically and emotionally. Maybe the orbital gear will give me a chance to change that. If I have that, I might finally be able to see a little bit of the world that she does. Maybe she'll even be willing to open her heart, even a little, and tell me how she really feels, all while listening to my feelings too. That's why I want to be involved in making it, and I won't take no for an answer.
I'm so proud of how much you've grown. What do you think about all this, Erica?
What? Mom? How long have you been listening in on us? Not long. I only overheard the last part of your conversation. Can I ask you something, Tita? Of course, what? If you finally get to talk to this friend girl again, and it turns out she doesn't see you as a friend, what are you going to do? Exactly the same thing. I'll do exactly the same as I would otherwise, because I've already made up my mind that I want her to be part of my life, even if she doesn't want me to be part of hers. I might not be able to chase her around and try to convince her to come back to us like Estelle can, but I can still try to get to know more about her and Potter Mater, and I can make a stronger connection with her through the orbital gear. There's nothing stopping me from doing any of those things, right? Whatever makes it so I can be part of her life, I want to do it, even if it's small. Because that's what friends do. That's how I really feel. I see. Well, I can't help but feel like you're being a little naive, but you got me. I'll accept all you've said as a sufficient reason for participating in the orbital gear project. Really? Really. Now, what are you two waiting for? We've got work to do. Dan, I've redone the blueprints, so I'll need you to go over them. Tita, we're going to start making the quartz prototype. So I can be part of the development? You promise? We'll see how long that happy face of yours lasts. Now that you're on the team, I'm going to be working you to the bone. I hope you're ready. Yeah, bring it on.
Good. Are you ready to get started? The Russell family. Thanks to her efforts, Tita was finally allowed to participate in the orbital gear's development. The familiar central factory was filled with a new sense of tension as it became the building ground for the new invention. Tita was able to work as a full-fledged engineer equal to the adults around her for the first time. She was also treated no differently than anyone else, meaning that Erica's demands were constant and relentless. But that was a source of true happiness for Tita. Finally, 2 weeks later. Oh, horrible gear. It's small.
All done. Alright, time to begin our activation test.
I think we could probably do with a little break. We've been working almost constantly for 3 whole days now.
How do you still have so much energy, Mom? And how do you two have so little? Pull yourselves together, people. The best part of developing something new is about to begin. That goes for you especially, Tita. Me? The seat in the prototype here is on the small side, so there's no way anyone other than you is going to be able to sit in it. So you're going to need to be part of our test until the very end. I know. But please, let me have some sleep first. Well, okay. Only because you said please. It's better than trying to do the test today when you're in this state and then ending up with a bunch of mistakes being made.
She's done very well in my opinion. Not even most veteran engineers can keep up with your working pace. I'm amazed our little daughter did it on her first project.
What exactly are you implying? That I'm some kind of machine with limitless stamina? Okay, so that's the activation test penciled in for Friday the 28th. Wait, tomorrow's Friday? Yes, it is. Why do you ask? I need to start cooking then. I finished running all the necessary simulations using the Capel. It should be enough to perform roughly in tennis percent. Tita, what's the rush? Grandpa, I just realized tomorrow's the last Friday of the month. Ah, yes. That's when a gate's coming, isn't it? Yeah, I need to start getting things ready for tomorrow's food. Well, if you're taking requests, A gate?
I'm not sure I follow. What's special about the last Friday of the month?
Oops, I forgot to tell you. This is going to be your first time meeting a gate, isn't it? You see, he comes over here to visit once a month, and tomorrow's that day. So... Oh, so our dear friend Gate is visiting, is he? What a coincidence that he should choose the day of our test to make his arrival. He sure is a lucky man. Mom?
Well, you see, Tita, your mother,
Woo! Dad, darling, I just had a brilliant idea. I decided that tomorrow's tests are going to require a sacrifice. We can't just let any old person come over to our house for no good reason, right? They need to make a contribution to the family. I hope you're ready, Agate Krosner.
So let me get this straight. You're saying you want a Gate to help with the tests, right?
I'm not sure I recommend that, Erica. He's a useless dolt where technology's concerned. I can't see him being much help. Help? Oh, I'm expecting a lot more than that from him. I'm expecting to offer him to offer his very life in the name of science. What?
Come on now, Erica. This is no time for being silly. I'm not opposed to having him help out, though. I like the chance to have a good long talk with him myself.
You too, Dad? Well, it's settled. Today's going to be a good day. A very, very good day. Is it just me? Or do they seem to have a gate all wrong?
Side story. Orbital Gear Project Part 1 finished. Got the Long Barrel EX. And 3000 Mira. Sweet. Oh, man. We're out. Thank God, Yos, you're alright.
Are you feeling okay? You look quite tired. I'm fine. I did have to fight some scary enemies, but I managed to pull through.
That's good. So what happened in there?
Well,
Tita explained everything that happened on the other side of the door.
I see.
Yep, sounds like this is another one of our rules, alright. In other words, first you need to meet some condition or conditions to get the door to open. After that, you fight your way through a little battle or trial. Win, and you get to see some kind of memory fragment and walk away with Mira and a bonus. That sums things up?
Yeah, that's how it was for me. The memory fragment didn't feel like it was quite finished, though. There seemed to be more than that I didn't get to see.
Maybe there's more than one pattern on these doors then. Either way, every time we find one, we should probably notice location and conditions down.
Indeed.
About memory doors. Memory doors are located throughout the game and allow you to see various optional scenes. In all, there are 3 types of doors. Moon doors contain lengthy side stories. Star doors contain short side stories. Sun doors contain mini-games. Ooh, mini-games, huh? In order to open a door, you will need to fulfill one or multiple conditions. Furthermore, some doors will require certain characters to win a battle in order to view the contents within. After viewing the contents of a door for the first time, you will earn Mira, and depending on your choices or actions, potentially even bonuses such as items. All of this information is automatically recorded in the notebook and can be viewed at any time. Finally, you can also warp to any door you have discovered using the cube. Oh, that's nice. Oh my god, that was so much. Long Barrel EX, please. Alright. That was a lot. And the exit's right there. Oh, it's changed. Bring to me the girl skilled in orbital engineering, accompanied by an ever-burning flame. Only then shall the door open. When you have met the conditions, return to me once more. Okay, so the ever-burning flame. I can only imagine who that is. Okay, we've been going on a lot longer than I had initially planned. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get off, to go to that little... Okay, so that was just a spam call. Anyway, let's leave this area, go to the next, and then we might call it there. And of course I just triggered a story. Just how long does this place go on for?
It's so strange, too. The Shadow Towers were weird enough, but even they made a lot more sense than this does. Is something wrong, Reese?
What'd you go all quiet for?
Well, I was just wondering what that is.
Well, what is? The Arseille?
What? What's the Arseille doing here? You recognize this ship?
Uh-huh. It belongs to the royal family of Liberal. We used it to get to the top of that floating city.
Interesting. Do you have any idea how something like that could possibly have ended up here? Maybe it was sent here the same way we were.
I don't think we'll get anywhere speculating. Could have come in our way, could have come in some other way. We just don't know. The best thing for us to do now is see what the guys inside have to say. That's assuming anyone's inside there. You realize that, Kevin? Oh man, I want to keep playing. I really do. But I also have other things I need to take care of. Yeah, so next time on The Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky, the third, we'll be continuing to explore this Jade Corridor and hopefully find... Well, it's unfortunately that we hope to find more friends, but that's probably just what's going to happen with Tita here. So I'll see you guys then.